This is how I dance at the clubs. Hey guys, and welcome to the Life of Brooke. In today's video, I'm going to do products I regret buying. Now, before I get started, I'm having the worst hair day of 2016. So excuse that mess and the frizz, because I just look like, ah. Oh, anyway, ignore that. I can't help it. The show must go on, I guess. So in today's video, like I said, products I regret buying. Now, the products that I show you, they might not be all crap. It might just be parts of them that I dislike and therefore cannot use anymore, or the story behind how I got them, or you'll see. So the first product might shock you, and that is, it's L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Now this is majority of people's holy grail drugstore foundation, but unfortunately not mine. So I'll tell you the story of why I do not like the L'Oreal True Match. So basically I went into a price island I don't normally go to, and you know, that might have been my first mistake. So I walk in and I knew what I was going to get. It was the L'Oreal True Match, because every man and their dog on YouTube was raving about it, and especially at that time Lauren Curtis was saying that it's her holy grail drugstore product, etc., and that it was so good and everyone needed to have it, and yeah, blah 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 blah. So I walk in and go up to the True Match foundations, have a look at all of the shades and whatnot, and I pick up one and I'm trying them all on, like all on my neck and my face, just to see if it all worked. And I found one that I was like, yeah, this is it. This is my color. This is like, you know, this is my match. And it wasn't this one. Just like FYI, was not this one. So I pick up this other one. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is my color. Like, dead set, pretty sure. But knowing me, I was like, ugh, okay, I need someone to reassure me. So I go up to one of the ladies and I was like, would you mind just, you know, putting a little bit on my face with a brush just to make sure, you know, it is my color. And she kind of just looked at me and was like, looked down at the one I had in my hand, looked up at me, looked down at the one in my hand, looked up at me. She's like, that's not your color. And I was like, damn, just break it to me lightly next time, maybe. I was like, okay. And I was like, what do you suggest then? And she walks over and she's like, this is your color. That's not your color. And I was like, oh, okay. In my head, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I looked at that and that's not my color, but yeah, whatever. I'll give it a go. So she kind of left me, even though I asked her to, you know, put someone with her brush properly so I could see it. Anyway, so she took off and I was left with this one and the one that I already had in my hand. And so I'm kind of like trying it, seeing, you know, if it worked. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure this isn't my color. Like this, it might be the lighting in here. I'm like, because normally in the shop it looks different to you know, natural lighting, etc. And I'm kind of like, I'm pretty sure this isn't my color. But maybe I'm colorblind. I was kind of like, what is going on? After 5 minutes just standing there like looking at the two going, like, what do I do? I was like, no, I'm gonna go with the original one that I got because I'm pretty sure this is it. And she didn't even like try it on me. So I go to walk over to the counter and who's there? Her. Just like looking down at my hand going, that's not the foundation I gave you, that's not the color I gave you. That's like what she's thinking, I'm imagining. She's just looking at me like sassy eyes times 100. And I'm like, oh crap, okay. And I started questioning, I was like, maybe that is my color. So I like went back to the shelf, got this color, the N4 in beige. I can't remember what I had originally, N4 in beige. And I go to the counter and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right, this is my color. I walk out, I go home, try it on my face. It's not my color. It is not my freaking color. I should have went with my gut or whatever on just like going through with this color that I knew that was my shade. I don't know what I was kind of thinking. She kind of just intimidated me to buy this other color, which sounds stupid now, but at the time I was like, okay, I'll get the one that you think is right. So I ended up with this, and the reason I don't like this is just purely because of the shade, and it's not my color. It's not my true match. But I actually, when I did try it on when I got home, you know, I really did like how it went on and the coverage, and I do like that it has a pump, because my foundation now, the Fit Me matte, does not, and I'm like, and I like hope that it doesn't go everywhere. So that's the story of that one. Now the next products that I have are just lipsticks, the designer brand's Internal Color. And I do really like the shades, especially on me. I'm not going to do swatches because that never ends well. I've got to like learn how to do that, because I put it on and then I'm like, here, have a look. But the reason I just don't like this is because I'm pretty sure this was just on the cheaper side, and I never get to wear these because all of the other lipsticks that I have are just better. And I wore this one in my last video, and I don't actually know why. I think I just kind of grabbed something and just put it on, and I didn't really like the look of it. So that's no story behind those. It's just unfortunate that I don't really like using them. Now the next thing, although I said that I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I do use the Fit Me concealer as well, I do not like the Fit Me bronzer. This I think is an older one. I got this a while ago. I'm not sure if they've got like a new one out or anything, but unfortunately this does not work for me. Not the color, that's all fine, but it's because you basically have to get a shovel in here with a scrubbing brush to get any product onto your hand. Now I don't know, there's like, I'm pretty sure there's like a term for that for beauty gurus, but it's basically, nothing's coming off. And when I first got it, I used the little brush that came with it just to try the little brush, and I had my foundation on. I went to put this on and I was like, why isn't it like going on properly? And then afterwards I'm like looking up close, I'm like, it's like freaking not put any of this on and has rubbed my foundation off. So I was like, oh, this is great. So I've never really been able to use this. I've gone back and tried this a few times, going like, oh, maybe I just using a different brush, you know, blah, 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 blah. No. Never worked for me, unfortunately, but I love all the other products, so I guess you can't love it all. Now the next one that I'm going to show you is another popular foundation, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation. Now this is definitely my color compared to the True Match, but the story behind this, story behind all my foundations, is really weird. But basically I went into Priceline trying to look for a foundation that I could wear like at night, because I had a good friends going away party, and I was like, okay, I want a foundation that's going to last me the whole night, you know, partying away. This is how I dance at the clubs. And I kind of was like, oh, 24 hours, you know, that's going to work really well. And it did work really well, and I'm really happy with how it lasted basically throughout the whole night. But the funny thing is, I was like, oh yes, found the best foundation for going out and all that kind of stuff. Then I looked at the photos from the night, and I was white. My face was white. So the flash, so without the flash it was fine. I, you know, looked the right skin color. With the flash, my face was white, my body was like tan. And I'm like, you're kidding. So with this foundation, the reason I regret buying it is because I can't use it at night. I can still use it at the day, and that's not a problem. But with the flash, it makes your face turn white, or it made my face turn white for some reason. But the thing is, everyone else's was fine. They all had cakes of foundation on, and their foundation was fine. It was just this one, and I've never had that problem with any other foundation. So I was like, damn. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next video.